Hi guys, welcome to the first of this full body workout using your weights. So we're going to be doing 3 sets for each exercise. We're going to be doing 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, and there will be a bit of rest time also between the exercises. Okay, so I'm going to show you the first one. You should be nice and warm. Make sure you've got space. The first thing we're going to be doing is a squat with a reach. Now for this one, I'm going to use my 5 kg. I feel quite confident doing this one. Like I said in the warm-up intro video, I will be interchanging between the weights. So if you start with a certain weight and you feel like amongst those during those sets, you have to change to a lower weight or you have to up the weight, go ahead and do it. Really do listen to your body. So the first exercise we've got, you're holding your weight here, we're squatting down, pushing the hips back, we're lowering the arm here, and then we're reaching out forwards and back. We're getting those glutes, we're getting those legs, we're getting those shoulders today and arms. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squatting down, pushing the hips down, arms come down, we're reaching forwards and back, put it back up. So we're getting a bicep curl in there too. Down, reach forwards, and like I said, it could be that you start with a certain weight for the first part of the set, and by the 3rd time you're thinking, yep, I need to listen to my body and I need to lower that weight, and that's absolutely fine. Keeping the core really nice and strong here, tucking the elbows in. We're driving those hips back, but we're also driving them down, okay? And we're trying to keep hold of that tension and that engagement in the glutes. Last one, reaching out forwards and back. Good job. Remember, every time you put your weight down, do it sensibly. Long back, straight back, bend the knees, okay? If you want to keep hold of it, fine. But if you are going to be picking up the weights constantly between exercises, please, please, please do it nicely and properly. All right, okay. Getting ready for our next one. So establish a really good position here. Knees over toes, let's go. Down, arms come down, we're reaching forwards. We're only reaching to our shoulders. We don't have to reach high for this one. But again, look, if this is the 3rd day of the week that you're doing this, you want to challenge yourself, you can take the weight all the way up and down. When we do that, we don't want to compromise on our core. So make sure that your core is nice and strong. Again, don't give me archy backs. Make sure that you are really gripping your weight here as well. So there's absolutely no way that it's going to slip out of your hands. Yeah, that's the full version. Otherwise, just keep it out in front. Okay, last time, good. Squeeze that glute all the way to the front and relax. Nice job. Place it down again. Good job. Give those hands a shake if you need to. Always grab sips of water as well. Remember, weights make you more out of breath than you think. Okay, ready for this final set. Make sure the feet are parallel. Knees in line with toes every time we squat. Let's go. Down, push those hips down and back. Squeeze those glutes and reaching forwards and back. Back to here. Down, squeeze and out and back, up, down. Again, go at your own pace here, guys, as well. So if I'm going too slow for you, be sure to do a little bit more, speed up. If I'm going too quick, okay, you've got to listen to your body, go at your own pace. Push it down and up. Good. We can definitely squeeze a few more in. Well done. Down and up. Still engaging those glutes. Good job. Push those shoulders away from the ears every time you're lifting that weight forwards. Away from the ears and down. Nice job. All right, good job. Okay, you've still got your 20 seconds rest. After this, we're having a little bit longer just so I can show you the next exercise. So take a sip of water if you need it. Alternating snatches. Now I'm going to keep with my 5s, I think, and then I might change, who knows. So for this, you are going down with a straight back, okay? We're squatting, we're lifting the weight, we're pulling it all the way up through this motion, we're flipping it here at the top, we're pushing above the head, coming back through here, turning elbow high and down. Every single time you're picking the weight up, we'll go into this nice, it's almost like it's a bit of it's a squat deadlift, okay? So you're keeping a nice straight back, you're going as far as you can to grab that weight, you're flipping it up in one motion, keeping the core nice and strong, pushing over your head, comes back down, and then we're lowering it down, and we're going to do alternating. So you're going to switch hands at the bottom. Ready? In 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it down. So starting with the right, push up to the side and then down, switching hands. So you can use this arm here to make sure that you are steadying yourself. Okay, remember, go at your own pace. Now, if you can, if this is a very familiar move to you, You can go straight into the snatch all the way up to the top. Okay, it looks like this, all the way. I like to break it down because I like to make sure that I'm really doing this in terms of technique really properly, and I'm making sure that my body is in the exact same position where it has to be in order to work the muscles that I want it to work. Last one. Okay. Whew. Good, nice one. We did an extra one on the, if you were following me, we did an extra one on the right there, so we're going to start on the left next time. Okay, 10 more seconds of rest, then we're going to do that one more time. Okay, make sure you're really activating your glute, the core. Every time it goes high, remember keeping it nice and strong here. Ready? Let's go. So squatting, up, push to the top, and down, changing hands. Flip, push all the way up, good, and down. Changing again. So as you're changing your hands to get the weight, you want to keep that back nice and straight. Good job. And down. Good job. Up. Push the sky. And down. Change it again. Make sure you breathe out every time you're lifting the weight. That goes for most exercises that you do. Press up and down. Good job. Shake it out. 20 seconds rest. When you're lifting, you want that breath to come out, okay? So try that this time. Give your legs a shake. We're going to do it one more time. We're starting on the right again. Okay, get those hips nice and low this time. Yep. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So lifting up. Push. And down. Like I said, you can use this arm just as a bit of a steadier. If not, pop it on the hip. Yeah, get it out of the way. Lift up, flip it down. Good. This is a really good exercise for working the legs, the glutes, the quads, the shoulders. Up. That's good. And down. Really good to do an exercise that works so many different muscles at the same time. Good. Last one. We can do it. Nice job. That's 3 sets done. Good job. Shake it out. You've got that 20 seconds rest, and we've got a little bit of extra time just while I show you this next exercise. Now I will be changing. Okay, I'm going to go for the 3s this time. So I'm going to go for my lowest weight. What you're doing is you're placing your arms out front. Okay, so opposite the chest. We're twisting for 4. Then we're bringing it in, and we're just doing a gentle knee, and we're placing that weight towards our hip with a gentle twist of the torso just to work your core, okay? So we're not thinking about trying to get the knee really high. We're thinking driving it up as high as it will go that feels comfortable, and we're thinking about controlling that twist. So it's not a powerful twist, it's a really controlled, gentle one, okay? Arms out, go 4 twists, 2 knees. If lifting the knee up is too much, keep the foot on the floor. Let's go. Okay, arms out wide. We're twisting 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in. Twist one side. Twist the other side. Good job. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Twist. Twist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time I'm doing this, my knees are not locked. They're kind of soft, but they're engaged. So if I say soft knee, I don't mean relaxed knee. I just mean there has to be a softness in there. It just helps you engage all of your core. It helps you engage your glutes and your and all of your legs. Good job. Last one. And rest. I'm going to pop my weight down for a second. Yeah, having that micro bend in your knee just helps you. It's a bit like when you watch tennis players, you know, the agility that they have, because it helps you to transfer your body weight if and when necessary rather than having locked knees. Right, let's try it again. Weight up, go, twist 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, if you want to go slightly quicker or slow with those twists, go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The aim is to keep that weight the same height. Try not to let it drop. 3, 4. Pull it in. Pull it in. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull it in. Pull it in. Nice work. Keep going. 3, 4. I can feel it in my arms now. It's good. Can we fit one more twist in? Yes, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. In. Last one. Good job. Nice work. 20 seconds rest. Have a sip of water if you need one. Whew, shake those arms out. Release a bit of the tension. Another thing you find when you use weights is that your fingers and your hands get a bit stronger as well. That's always good, isn't it? Right, okay, last time. Picking up that weight. You got this. Go. If at any point during this program, during these exercises, these classes, if you need to just have a break, go for it. Or pause the video. That's always a good way. And then you don't lose out. You just have a little bit longer to break, especially if you're new to weights, or perhaps you're dusting off the cobwebs and you haven't done it in a while. It's always good to, like I keep saying, listen to your body. Okay, good. Twist, 2, push the shoulders away from the ears. And belly button in, twist. Belly button in, twist. Last time we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Belly button in, belly button in. Last time. Well done. Nice work. Good. Okay, 20 seconds rest. You've got that little bit extra now between exercises while I show you what we're doing. So we're doing arc raises, okay, with a lean side into the sides. So this is shoulders again, and then we're just going to be working the core a little bit more in this exercise. So I'm going to go for my lowest weight because I can feel it in my arms. Okay, we're starting here. Weights down by your side. You're reaching forwards. They're hitting that same position opposite the chest, and the hands come flat. So palms down, down here. We're doing that twice, and then all we're doing is we're reaching to the side and up, down and up. Okay, so 2 forwards arc raises, and they meet in the middle here, and then they come back to your sides. When you do this, when you go over to the side, again, you go as far as it feels comfortable for you. So if it's been a while since you've woken up your torso, take it easy on this one. Ready? Let's go. Okay, so forwards and down. So they're drawing a bit of an arc you can see in front of you. Bit of a rainbow as we go up. Ready? And down, breathing out. And down, good. To the side and up, to the side and up. Good, one more time. You got this. Push the shoulders away from your ears. Down and up. Squeeze that torso, up, forwards. Good. This is exactly the same when you want to have that micro bend in your knees, especially when you're doing these side reaches, okay? Good, we'll finish there. Nice one, have a rest. When you're going to the side, just while you're having a rest, make sure that you imagine that your body is between 2 brick walls. So this is not happening here, and definitely not this is happening. You want to go absolute sideways. So it means if you have to take it a little bit easier this time, do. Okay, reach forwards. Good job. Meeting in the middle here. Let's go this side this time. I'm all about making your body nice and equal. Ready, go forward. This is a perfect position. This is a perfect position to squeeze the glutes. Make sure that your lower body is still very, very much engaged and working. Okay, forwards and back. Good, reaching down the side. Good, you want to try and keep those hips nice and still while you're doing those reaches. So no pushing the hip out this way. Okay, that's not what we want. Good job. Okay, I'm going to show you, we don't want this, we want nice. That's why it's good to have the bend. We want it absolutely still, those hips. The Carlie's facing forwards, and you don't want them to twist or be pushing out that way. Okay, 5 more seconds, then we're on to our last set. Well done, guys. All right, and let's go. Down. I'm going to go this way again. And up. And up. Good. Good. Really feeling it in the shoulders. Push down the shoulders so you can feel it in your lats as well, so that your back is engaged during this. Keep it nice and strong in the core, no arching of the back. Good. When you come up from your sideways reach, you want to squeeze. Squeeze it up. Good, last 2. Down. Last 1. Good job. Have your 20 seconds rest. Nice work. Okay, I'm going to stick with these ones because I know which exercise is coming up. Again, it's up to you what's happening, whether you want to up or lower it. So we're in a plank. I'm going to show you from the front once. you're just using one weight. Now we have two versions of this. Full plank, you're picking up the weight, you're peeling it, you're rotating to the ceiling. Now make sure the weight is over your shoulder, not over your head, and then you're putting it back. You're putting that arm down, picking it up with the other hand, peeling it up to the ceiling, and then back down again. There is another version I'm going to show you from the side so you can see. You can do it on your knees. So if you're doing it on your knees, you're picking up the weight, you're peeling it across your chest, and you're reaching up to where your shoulder is. So not over here, shoulder, then you're putting it down. Exactly the same with the other leg. You're reaching that leg out, you're turning the knee, and then peeling it back down. So there are a couple of different versions for you. All right, let's go. So into your plank. Picking the weight up, we're peeling it to the top, putting it down, and change. Again, this is definitely one that you're going to want to take at your own pace. If you want to start with the knee one, the knee exercise, the knee version, go for it. Up and down. This is extremely good for the core. Peeling it up, placing it down, and changing over. Good. Really go up, down, and change. Peeling it up, down. If this is the kind of exercise you'd like to start with without the weight, absolutely. It's quite a hard one. It's hard on your wrists, on your hands, on your shoulders. So just make sure that, again, listening to the body, making sure those shoulders are absolutely above the wrists every time you come back to that plank position. Ready? Let's go for it in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. I'm going to start with the other side this time. Up to the top, put it down and change. Up to the side. So every time you're going to the side plank, you want to be pushing that shoulder down of your supporting arm and making sure that you come back to a really good solid plank before you pick up the dumbbell to do the other side, okay? So make sure you hit that position, hold it for just a moment, and then you can keep going. Good one. Gosh, I can feel this in my arms and in my core. Excellent. 3 more seconds. 2, 1. Good job. Have a rest. Give your wrists a bit of a break between each one, okay? Whew, we got it, guys. One last time. You can do it. Okay. Ready? Into position. In 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Last set. You got this, guys. Peel it up and down. If you can feel yourself getting wobbly, have a moment, have a break. Back down. Make sure you stay nice and hydrated. Push it up and down. Good job. Other side. Up and down. Suck that belly button to the spine. Down. The temptation, every time you come through a plank, is to stick your bottom in the air. Try to keep that bottom nice and low. Last one. Up. Peeling it down. Well done. Woo, nice work. Okay, I'm going to move over to a slightly bigger weight now. I think I'm going to go with my 4s. So let me show you what we're doing. So picking the weights up. All right. We start with our weights here, tucked in, elbows nice and tight. We're doing 2 hammer curls like this. 1, 2. Then we're doing 2 squats. Squat down and up, down and up. So it's a squat walk. We're going down, push it up, keeping the elbows in. Then we're taking 2 squat walks to the side and up, okay? So keep those elbows in every time you lower your arms. The weights stay in this vertical position. All right, so bringing them up here, tuck the elbows in, core nice and strong. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Going down. 1, 2, squatting down. Together, walk together. If the squat walks are not for you today, you can keep just regular squats, okay? Good job. Down. I mean, the good thing about a lot of these exercises is you can adapt them. So if your legs are killing today, because perhaps yesterday you did a real hardcore leg workout, you can just stick with the hammer curls, okay? Vice versa. If your arms are hurting a little bit at the moment because you've worked them really hard, maybe just do the squat walks here and hold them here. Last time. Good job. Okay, put them down, have a little rest for a second. Whew, it's a hot one today. It is a hot one. Good job, guys, there, well done. Got 2 more sets of this and 1 more exercise left. And then we're done. Then we can cool down and we can stretch. All right, ready? Picking those weights up. Let's go. 2 hammer curls. Again, keep the knees engaged and soft. And we're going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get down. 1, 2, up, 2, go down and up, down. Keep those weights exactly where they are if you can. Down, bringing them up, down, right up to the shoulders here. Now tuck them in, keep them there. You got this. Good job. 10 seconds left. Down and up, down and up. Squat walks, down, up, knees in line with the toes. Good job. Last time hammer curl. Good job. Whew. Keep adding in an extra hammer curl in there, don't we? Cheeky. Okay, have a little rest. Rest those fingers, rest those arms. We'll do a bit of a stretch at the end, don't you worry. Release all that tension, especially in your arms and your sort of fingers and your wrists. Right, ready? Last set in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Down, down, now to the side and up, side and up. Go and up. Good job. Keep the chest nice and high all the time. You dip your eyes if you want to just check that your squat's looking okay, but try not to look down. Just use your eyes just to check those knees are in line with the toes. Good job. Last time with the curls. Go on, let's fit the squats in, we can do it. Squat, extra time. And up. You got it. Yes, good job. Arms down. Woo-wee. Well done. Okay, fab. Have your 20 seconds. And then you've got that little bit extra while I show you what the next exercise is. So we're doing, I'm going to take my small weights again, I think, for this one, because I know that otherwise I could struggle partway through. So from the side, take your hand, other hand to your waist here. That dumbbell is in the same position you were just in for your hammer curls. You're taking, so let's do, if you want, let's do right and then right leg, okay? So we're going back with the right leg into a lunge. We're hitting that nice 90-degree angle. We're coming back up, okay? And then we're leaning forwards and we're doing 2 tricep extensions back. Same again. Down, up. You're leaning forward, straight back, squeeze the glutes. And then you're just pushing, gently kicking back that weight to really use your tricep, okay? Let's go for it. And we go. We're going down, back up, lean over, 2 tricep extensions. Come up, down, and up. 2 tricep extensions. Going down and up. Lean forwards. Make sure that when you look down, whew, you can make sure that your feet are absolutely opposite each other, okay? Squeezing the tricep at the back there, trying to keep the elbow at the same height whilst you extend, okay? Good job. We can fit 1 more lunge in. Lunge, coming back up. Well done. Good job, good job. When you do this, just make sure, we're only doing 1 side each, by the way. You're welcome. When you do this, make sure that your chest is nice and high to push back up. You want to hit a nice right angle between the knee and the other knee. Yeah, ready, off we go. And down and up, tricep, tricep, down and up, tricep, tricep. Good. Try and keep that elbow nice and still. Down, down, and up. Good job. Down, up. Nice work. Last time. And up. Lean forwards. Good job. Nice one. Oh, well done. Excellent work, everyone. Place your weight down. Grab a drink of water. Wipe away the sweat if you have a towel. And let's just do a little cooling down, shall we? So Just swinging the arms from side to side, really, really gently, just to get that chest moving, a little bit stretched. Good job. And then when you're ready, you're going to swing your right arm over the top and you're just going to hook under with your other arm. Try not to get around the elbow, and we're just going to pull it across. That's it, well done. So in this position here, your right arm across, left arm is hooked underneath here, and I just want you to just really gently tilt the head towards the left, okay, so towards where your hands are, and you're just going to hold it here. Good job, well done. And release, good, and just swinging. Good. That's it, and then the next time, left arm goes across, right arm hooks under. That's it, and you should be able to feel a nice stretch along your shoulder. Just deepen that stretch by tilting your head to the right for me. That's it, and you'll get a nice neck stretch there as well. Well done. Hold it there, a few more counts, and breathe. And relax, good job. Okay, just take a nice gentle arm circle for me. Well done. Last one with the right. And then you're going to hold your right arm out, and you're just going to gently press just to stretch out all of this forearm here. That's it. We do a lot of gripping when we hold the weights. It's why a lot of people use the straps to help their wrists. Okay, because what we are aiming for when we do lift the weights is to keep the wrists nice and straight. So they're not this or this, they're really nice and straight. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you're keeping them straight. So just stretching out the other arm. Good job. Swing the arms up. You're going to bend your right. You're going to take the elbow. If that's uncomfortable, you can hold here. Push that way. Might not need to push anything. You might feel it as it is. Good job. And changing arms. Left arm high. Just pulling gently on that elbow to stretch out your triceps. Good job. Okay, jump to the floor for me. If you have a mat, great, but if you don't, it's okay. As long as you are steady on the floor, perhaps wearing trainers is a good idea because you get that nice extra friction. Okay, arms crossed. We're just going to reach over to the side. Good, and changing up. Just place that arm there. Well done, coming up. And all I want you to do to finish is we're just going to put the feet here. Okay, you're going to rock from side to side. You're just going to massage those hips a little bit from doing all our squats. Excellent work. Well done. And we're just going to stretch the glutes. So, two different styles here. Leg here, one across. Pull that leg in. Okay, you're twisting away from your body here. So you're twisting opposite to the leg that's high, the knee that's high. Let's change over, wrapping it in. If that feels a little bit uncomfortable for you, you can also do laying down. As I'm sure you know, place the foot across, and you're reaching through there to grab the thigh to pull it in. So whichever one suits you best. Good, nice work everyone. Once you've had a little bit of water, feel free to do a little bit more stretching if you need. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next class.